But basically, when you take a mouthpiece and you put it in a length of tubing, it'll resonate on certain notes, and I'll show you how that works. Here's a mouthpiece alone. But when you put it in a piece of tubing, it comes out about like this.
Hello, we are looking today at K390 as voted by you all when I revealed my Mule box of where to start. You all said K390. And this is a performer. This is a steel that has a lot of vanadium in it. So it's got 9% vanadium and it's got a good carbon amount. It's got 2.5% carbon as well. So this should be a real performer. It's a relatively complex steel, molybdenum. It's got some tungsten in it as well, some cobalt. Yeah, it's probably an expensive steel, I would dare say, and it is a steel that can get quite hard and has been proven before to be a good lengthy cutter. So in my previous testing, back when I was using a Lansky system to put a polished edge on things, it was never the mirror that I can get these days, I was getting some pretty decent results on it already. So that was, I think, 600 cuts I got on a Lansky, 610 maybe, I think, on my Lansky system. My sharpening prowess is improved thanks mainly to a mechanical aid, the KME system. So we're going to see how much it does now. Now, if this is your first time along to one of these tests, what I do is I cut twisted sisal rope, always this stuff from Brunt, 10 millimeters thick, and then we cut that until it no longer makes a clean paper slice. So as in, once it starts snagging or catching, pretty much not doing that. In my mind, when it's no longer reliably slicing paper, I stop the test. I try and use the same front portion of the blade each time, and in this series I'll be using 17-degree mirror polished angles on all of the Mule knives, so we can get some pretty close data, some comparable stuff. As always, there are variables that I cannot control and things that I do not know. That is why this is not your one-stop steel testing shop. Always better to look at a few different sources and also maybe put your own knives through their paces and see how you feel they go. But at any rate, this is a good number and this is a good way of at least starting the conversation. So let's see how Mule Team Series K390 with a mirror polished edge at 17 degrees goes when we do the Cedric and Ada rope cut test. Just to check if I need to start another roll or not. And I do. Thanks, K390. 890 cuts. Yikes. Must be cutting thicker than usual. Usually I get at least 1,000. Alrighty, so we're at 890. K390. Let's go with that killy bit. Let's go. 940. Alrighty, that's what we're talking about. Cool. Easy. As correctly predicted by a couple of my viewers, the Knife Lab shirts are going to be changing again after these mules, I can tell that. 940, that's I think the, I mean it's not the third best result ever, but in terms of steel, I think that is their third highest. So you've got Rex 121 at like 1500 and whatever. Maximate got to about 1050 I think last time with the same edge. And this year 940 with K390. That's an edge holding steel right there. And that's with the same edge as those previous two, I believe. Although the Rex was a bit narrower, that was 15. So you know what? This is definitely premium edge retaining steel at the very least. And I didn't even know what rock core they're running this at. I'm thinking probably between 62 and 64, but you never know, huh? Alright, so K390 has started this off at a suitably high caliber. I dare say we're going to see some other good results, perhaps from A11, which does have a similar-ish recipe, but we'll see. Alright guys, so these videos, I will be doing them as quickly as I can, whilst at the same time, and I'm sure you understand, giving the old digits and shoulder a bit of a rest. So I'll get them done as quick as I can, and do stay tuned. I'll try and at least do a few per week. So K390, what a result, what a great steel. 940 cuts. Alrighty, see you in the next one, dudes. Goodbye.